Hi, I just wanted to show you a video on why it's important to always have your camera ready to document things that are going on around you in your community when you're out and about. I had not planned on documenting or taking any video, but I was having a hard time finding a parking space to go to the utility department to talk about my billing, and came back an hour later, took care of the situation, and then am documenting now the 15-minute parking zone in front of City Hall. This is the first sign, and there's quite a few vehicles parked up here that I'm going to document their license plates and their vehicles, and also document a vehicle that's sitting in a bus stop loading zone. I did not have a ruler with me, so I don't know if they are close enough to the curb as they should be, but my concentration was on their illegally parking there. They had been there for at least an hour, maybe longer, I don't know. But so I went down to each vehicle and documented their license plates and showing the bus stop here. And this is our main street, Sam Houston Boulevard, and a lot of people drive through this main road and saw these vehicles parked here. And this isn't the first time this has happened. This is just the first time that I was able to document it and show proof that whenever there seems to be a meeting or an event of some sort happening at City Hall, whoever goes to that meeting feels the right to just park wherever they want to. So again, doing this, it was a nice warm windy day, which is why I'm having to narrate. This is a new machine. They've put a couple up throughout the city to document speeders and keep you in check on the speed limits. This is the other 15-minute parking, which delineates the other end. So this is City Hall, and these are the vehicles from the other angle, showing them all lined up in front of City Hall conducting city business, I assume, because they've been there for that period of time. So the meeting room where we have our city commissioners meeting entrance is in the back, so I'm going to walk around. Another reason I wanted to stop is State of Texas TxDOT had vehicles that are parked perfectly legal here. You can see their logos on the side of their vehicles, and they have parked the way they're supposed to, and there's no limit to the amount of parking or time parking in this area. But I wanted to be fair and document that they are abiding by the law, and I have no issues with that. So I'm going through the parking lot. This is where the city commissioners, the mayor, some public parking is available here, but on the other side there's also dedicated city parking. So I'm approaching the back door, and I just wanted to take a peek in to see if there really was a meeting going on and what type of meeting it was, if it was open to the public or it was closed door. As I open the door, I see there are people in the meeting room. There's quite a few. I peek around the corner, see the city manager, and decide to leave because I didn't want to interrupt their meeting. Let them do their business, but I did want to document that there's a meeting going on in City Hall, and so I wanted to let them know that I found $500 for the city of San Benito. Improper parking is fine of $50. Court costs are $44 for a total of $94 per vehicle. And there was 5 vehicles out there, so I just wanted to let them know that I had found $500 for the city of San Benito, and I had it documented. If I had parked out there, I would have gotten a fine. This is prime parking space because people want to park here to just get out and run and pay their water utility bills to the city. In the same building that I had been in where utilities is also the municipal court, and they don't want people going to court to park there for an extended period of time, and that's why I assume they put up the 15-minute parking zone. But for common Joe citizen, I guess you know, we get tickets and they don't. Now I'm to assume by the information I gathered that this was a city, county, state meeting. What they were discussing or having a meeting about, I don't know, and didn't really research it that much, but I wanted to take a stand and say, hey, you know, if you're going to have a city meeting or a meeting that the city is hosting in the city hall, you need to let those who are attending know that we the citizens don't want you parking in a 15-minute zone for hours on end. And you need to make that announcement before, during, and throughout the meeting so that we can come in and conduct our business. So I came back around front and was looking and seeing what vehicles were still there, and decided that I was going to go inside. Well, he didn't respond. He wasn't too happy about seeing me either, but that's how it goes. Hi, is the city manager around?
He's not available right now. Let me ask pretty quick if he's in a meeting.
Okay, thank you. City Hall is a refurbished post office that is a historical landmark. This is a young lady who didn't want her picture taken last time I was here with a camera. Hi, you should announce when you have meetings that there's only a 15-minute parking out front. Everybody out there should get a ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, said okay. They can get away with just parking wherever they want to, whenever they have a meeting. Well, I'm going to put it on YouTube. This is bullshit. I couldn't find a parking space. Do you work with TechStop? Do you know this is a 15-minute parking space? Yeah. The reason I cut a lot of this out, it was very windy and you could not hear the conversations after that one I did. As you can see, I made a point and all of a sudden everybody's coming out, moving their vehicles and leaving the premises. So it was a great thing to see them driving off, and that white one was the one that was in front of the bus stop. So they all left with the exception of one, and I was just going to let it go. I made my point. I did ask the city manager to please announce it and let them know that they should all have a parking ticket. So, good reason why we should always have our camera ready. And remember, photography in public is not a crime. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell.